Faces of people. As college students, we all end up asking this question at least once, and that is, why am I at college? Why do I need to finish and get a degree? I know that's run through my mind so many times. Being a senior, taking 17 credits, working part-time as an early morning custodian even, and trying to plan a wedding at the same time. Altogether, you just feel so stressed and it starts to feel too much. But in the end, you have to start thinking about the reasons why you need to be in college and why you need to finish. There are 4 big reasons why degrees are important. Reason number 1 is to actually get a degree. Now this sounds crazy, but there's so many jobs now that require a degree, and if you have the degree, you get more variety compared to if you don't get a degree. So would you rather work at McDonald's or work at your dream job and do whatever you want to do? When you think of it like that, it's totally better to get a degree and do the job you love than to not get a degree and do a job you're going to hate in 5 to 10 years, max. And, we all pretend like we don't care, but we do. When the game is over, it is really just beginning. That quote really relates to college because when college is over, we are just starting our life. We are prepared to go and do what we want to do. In fact, after college, you have so many choices. You can just go, do whatever you want, it doesn't matter. You can go into the career field that you just studied for and got the degree for, or you can go to school and learn more and get a totally different job. It is totally up to you at that point. And it's really up to you how you see it. But really, degrees are just the beginning of life. And when you get a degree, technically while getting a degree, you get the experience. And so with experience, what you learn is stuff like independence, responsibility. You learn to live outside the little bubble your parents have raised you up in. You don't have them to help pay your bills, make sure you wake up, set your doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, anything. It is all on you at that point. And you know what? It really teaches you. It teaches you and forces you to learn through experience what life is truly like. And once you know what life is really like, you're prepared to go out there, use your degree, live wherever you need to live for your degree, and continue on in life. My whole life has been one seeking experience. Wouldn't you like to say that about yourself? Say to yourself, you know what? My whole life I have been seeking to learn, to grow, to become who I need to be, who I want to be. And with it, everything changes once you get that mindset. Because when you're doing it for you and not for someone else, you gain so much more experience because your heart's in it. And you are prepared to go out there and do anything you need to do. That's reason number 2. Experience. And you know what? It teaches us, and through it, we get to reason number 3, how to learn. When you go to college, you kind of know how you learn, but you don't really, because high school, you can get away with not really trying. You can get away with not really listening, because you have the internet, you'll just search it up, done. But with college, you can get that desire to learn how you're supposed to be. You can figure out how you learn, because once you get that job, what if you don't know how to do something? What are you gonna do? You don't know, because you have to learn how to learn. And once you learn how to learn, you are ready for anything, because once you hit that point where you just don't know, you do know. College was especially sweet because of the positive, hopeful atmosphere of college campus. The thing with that is, I totally agree. At the same time, as I feel like I learned just as much online as on a campus, but I feel more inclined to participate if I'm sitting in the room next to people that I've been talking to for who knows how long at this point. And they're just there. They're ready to push me to say, oh, hey, what about this? And I'm like, well, what about this? Oh, what about this? And it really helps your learning experience, because they're there to help you learn as well. Because if you have a question, you can ask them. Because sometimes the teacher's not available to answer every question. And it'll help teach us. Number 4, meaning and purpose. Your life is your message to the world. Make sure it is inspiring. Everyone wants to be remembered. In fact, most of us don't think about the fact that we want to be remembered at the same time as we're like, oh man, I want to get out there and I want to like cure cancer or be a fireman and I just want to go change people's lives. You know what? In college, you can figure out your meaning and purpose. It's one of the easiest ways too, because you're out there, you're by yourself, you're starting anew. You can become who you want to become. And college is the perfect time to do that, because people kind of expect you to come back different than you left. And you know what? Your purpose awaits. You need to learn to be the best you that you could possibly be. We all take college for granted. We go day by day. Oh man, I don't want to do homework. I just want to sleep through class. There's so many people who can't go to college. Either they don't have money, they don't have the resources. There's always some reason why they can't go to college. And you know what? Your purpose awaits. You can go out there. You can help teach those people. So with your purpose waiting, do you positively know, with the surety, that you're ready for it when it comes? That's just one of the biggest things we have to think of. Are we ready?